Well, hello everyone. This is Kim Horvath from Universal Coaching Systems, and I am bringing you an exciting new video specifically for Life Coach Office. Now, I have been speaking to many of you about an online coaching agreement. I know that many of you are desperately wanting that. Well, recently in one of my conversations with a coach, it became clear that we have a workaround. Don't you love our wonderful workarounds? And this is all because we have a fully customizable coaching journal. So take a look and watch what we are going to do today. So I'm just going to go into the templates area to the coaching journal templates. I've already created an agreement in here, but basically all you're going to do is you're going to go to your standard client meeting and you're just going to copy it. When you copy it, you're going to create an agreement. Let me show you what this looks like. As you can see down here, I have the #1 coaching agreement. And so when you go into it, when you create your coaching journal template, give it a name, right? You're going to have to give it a name. Let's just click edit so you can see what it looks like when you're creating it. Okay, so you're going to need to give it a name. It could be standard coaching agreement, whatever it is that you want it to be. When you create your copy of the standard coaching journal, you know that the private notes area follows you everywhere. It has to be in the system in order for you to be able to track your coaching hours, right, in the system. But that's okay. That's an area that only your coach, the coach, will see. What you're interested is being able to add the different sections so that you can create an actual coaching agreement. When we click into the coaching guidelines and policies area, here's what I've done. I've named the area, the section is coaching guidelines and policies. And in the instructions area, I literally put all of the guidelines and policies that I want my client to be aware of. Okay, whatever it is that you have for your coaching agreement, that's what you'll put there. So if you have it in a Word document, you can simply copy it and paste it right in the instructions area. Okay, then when you put who can edit this section, you're going to put all, who can save this section, all, because you want your clients to be able to answer the questions that you're going to put forth next. And the main question that you're going to ask them, have you read and do you accept these guidelines? That's what you're going to ask them. And then they're going to answer you. And I'll show you what it looks like on the other side, but they'll be able to respond to that. Under the coaching specifics, now you can opt to have this or not have this. It is simply literally about the type of coaching that they're going to have from you. Now remember, this template is, if when you create it, it's going to be a standardized template that goes to every client, okay? It's not going to be specific to each client. So what I did was I put everything that is offered. So there's private coaching that is offered. There's a Pathfinders program that is offered. There's a Finding Your Sweet Spot program that is offered. Remember, this is fully customizable. So you can add the pricing in here. Now the pricing you put, again, it needs to be your basic pricing. If you're going to put it in the agreement, and the reason why is because this goes to everyone. If you offered someone a $50 per session for private coaching instead of your standardized $75, if you put $50 there, then you know what? It's going to be $50 on everyone's. So this is not the place where you want to offer a discount, but it might be the place where you want to put the standardized price so that if you did offer a discount, they are well aware of it. You would just make note of that in your email, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. So here are, the things that you offer. And as you can see, what I highlighted in blue, you can opt not to put a price as well. You could just put what the programs are that you're offering. And then if you would like, you could say this is a series of blank number of coaching sessions. Coaching sessions will occur as we find an agreeable time, and each session will be at least an hour in length. Now, you can have that. You could not have that. You can choose not to have this section if you want to. I think it's nice to be able to put all the different things that you offer in a place, because the person you're coaching may not be aware of the many different programs that you offer. So they might be taking part in one program and not know about another one that you're offering that they may have an interest in. So I would say minimally, at least list all the different things that you offer to a client, okay? And you can just put, it doesn't have to say, please to check appropriate line. Just say, I, I have decided to participate in one of the following programs, and just leave it at that. Okay. The next question that you're going to answer is, who can edit this section? All. Who can view this section? All. Remember, we want to make sure that they're able to answer your question. And what is your question? Do you agree with the coaching specifics? Yes or no, right? And if you do not agree, please explain why. Okay, so this is your coaching form. Now, here's your agreement. What we're going to do is that we're going to go over to the calendar. And then what all you do now is that you're going to create a meeting and you're going to pull up that journal, which is technically your agreement for the client. Now, I did this already, so I'm not going to do this and save it. But basically, you put the client's name in. In the section title, please put coaching agreement. The reason why is whatever session title you put here, that becomes the title for the coaching journal. So you want to be able to easily distinguish when the person goes to their coaching journal where the agreement is, okay? In this area here where it says description, you're just going to put whatever you want to put. You can say, here's your coaching agreement. You can say now is a great place to put specifics. We've agreed to coaching at the rate of blah, 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 or we've agreed that you would take part in whatever coaching program for whatever amount of money. That's the perfect place to put that. Under journal template, we're going to put coaching agreement. Now, when it comes to date and time, this is where you have to decide how you want to handle this. I always choose a date in the past, and the reason why is that I want to make sure that when I have a meeting with a client, that they actually have access to the true coaching journal that I want them to be able to document our conversation in. So I will make sure that the client knows, hey, I'm going to choose a date in the past, and I'm going to send you a coaching agreement. That is not a meeting for us. It really is just to get you a copy of the coaching agreement, okay? If you have any files that you want to add to it, you can do that. You save it, and then you're going to send this. It's going to ask you, do you want to notify your client? And you're going to say yes. Let's take a look at what this looks like from the side of the client, okay? So here's my client, Dave. And Dave is going to go into his coaching file, and in order to go into his coaching journal, he wants to take a look at the agreement. Here is the coaching agreement. He clicks on it, and this is what he sees. Remember, he doesn't see the coach's only notes. He sees the coaching specifics and the coaching guidelines and policies. Isn't this awesome? Now, when he goes into the guidelines and policies, he sees them all. And at the bottom, your favorite question, have you read and do you accept these coaching guidelines? He can type in here whatever he wants to type. Yes, I've read them. Yes, I've accepted them. Yes, I've read them. I have a question about this, whatever it is. And then under coaching specifics, he sees all these different things. Do you agree with the coaching specifics? Okay, yes or no. If you do not agree, please explain why. And then he saves it. When he saves his information, now you will have his updated coaching journal. Don't you just love this? This is a very easy way for you to be able to have an online coaching agreement simply using your coaching journal. Now, I want to take this, of course, one step further. So let's go into the client portal, the coaches portal again. Okay, now I want to go back into the coaching journal because I want to show you something that you may not realize. Remember, this is a template. Anytime you make a change to the template, whomever has that template also gets the change on any prior or future meetings where that template is selected. Let's follow that thought all the way through. So let's go to the coaching agreement. And let's say, as a part of the coaching agreement, once they accept, I also want them to go ahead and fill out a discovery form. I don't want to create a separate journal template for a discovery form and have them actually um, go into something separate. I want to make it a part of this. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to edit this. And I'm going to add the title of discovery. And it's just going to say, please answer questions below. I want everyone to be able to answer, to be able to edit. And let's just start asking questions. Where do you see, your life in 5 years? I cannot talk and type at the same time, unfortunately. Let's add another question. What would you know? What do you need most from your coach? Okay, we're just going to put two questions in here. And now we're going to submit it. Now remember, what I've done is I have changed the coaching template. Therefore, Dave's coaching agreement now has a new section. So let's go to Dave. Now remember, just a moment ago, he only had those two sections. Let's take a look now at the coaching journal for Dave. And let's go into Dave's agreement. You see his coaching guidelines, policies, and look at that. You now see his coaching discovery, which was not there a moment ago. And when you go into it, here are his questions. Please answer the questions below. There are the two questions that we put in. He'll answer them, he'll save it, and then his coach will be notified. Isn't this just fantastic? I really hope that you are as excited as I am. It is just as simple as that. Simply utilize your coaching journal template and create exactly what it is that you need for your coaching agreement with your client. Choose a date, I would say in the past, and send it to them so that you can now have your coaching agreement online. No one has to download anything, upload anything, sign it that way. They can just type in their response and you are all set. I really hope and I do believe that you are as excited about this as I am. As you know, we are always looking for ways to make sure that we deliver to you exactly what you need to be successful as a coach. I really believe that this will help you out a lot. Let us know how you feel about it. Chime in on Facebook. Send us an email. We really want to know what you think about this. Happy coaching, everyone. Look forward to talking to you again really, really soon.